There are more than a few films from Disney's archive that are, how should we say, controversial. Okay. To be fair, the movie that we're talking about today is not that controversial. The movie that we're talking about today is Pocahontas, released by Disney in 1995, and it is a part of the Disney Renaissance era, widely considered to be the best era of Disney films to this day. However, in the years since its release, the movie has been seen as being not so, shall we say, politically correct. But I don't give a shit about political correctness, so I like this movie. I grew up with the film, it's part of my childhood, it's nostalgic, I like the songs, I think it's got a really beautiful art style. It is what it is. But sadly, it is undeniable that Disney has attempted to distance themselves from this movie over the last few years. You don't really see them promoting this movie. Or so I thought. What you're seeing here is footage I took of a Disney outlet in my local area, and wouldn't you know it, there was Pocahontas merchandise for sale. And this footage was taken when I was out Christmas shopping in 2022. So, while Disney may not be shouting from the rooftops how proud they are of this movie, they aren't above still selling the Native American princess to little girls. As such, would it really be that much of a stretch to include this movie as a world in Kingdom Hearts? Well, yes, but not for any reason having to do with political correctness. Pocahontas, regardless of how you feel about the movie, is not one of the more popular Disney films, despite coming from the acclaimed Renaissance era. In fact, I would probably say it's in the same category as The Hunchback of Notre Dame, which is another one of my favorite Disney films, but isn't as widely popular with the general public. So, unfortunately, for that reason, I wouldn't expect to see Pocahontas in a numbered title like Kingdom Hearts 4, for example. If it was going to be a world, it would be relegated to a side game, just like how The Hunchback of Notre Dame was chosen for Dream Drop Distance, although Notre Dame would have looked really, really beautiful in HD Unreal Engine 4 graphics, I'm just saying. And that's the point I'm getting to. I think Pocahontas has simply just missed its opportunity. It's just missed its chance to make it into the franchise. From here on out, the development of Kingdom Hearts games, number titles or not, are going to get more expensive. As such, they need really big name films to draw in the audience and revenue to justify the cost of development. It's simply a consequence of developing HD games. Game development is sadly very, very expensive nowadays. In fact, some would argue, including myself, that it has gotten way too expensive. But that's a topic for another video. Pocahontas is not one of those big name Disney films, however, regardless of how much you or I may enjoy it. If Pocahontas was going to make it into the franchise, I feel like the best opportunity would have been to pair it up with The Hunchback of Notre Dame and include both worlds in Dream Drop Distance. To me, this would have been the perfect game for a Pocahontas world. And I'm not going to lie, when La Cité de Cloche was announced for the 3DS title, I was fully expecting a Pocahontas world to be announced for it as well. Maybe call it Mystic Woods or something? I don't know, give me your names for a potential Pocahontas world down in the comments section below. But that never happened, and I was legitimately surprised and, honestly, disappointed. So there is a YouTuber named Blue Nocturne who made a really cool rendition of music for the field theme and battle theme in anticipation of Pocahontas actually making it into Dream Drop Distance back when the game was first announced. So I wasn't the only person who had this idea in mind for KH3D. I'll play a little bit of it here, and I'll leave a link to the full video in the description box below if you guys want to check that out. It's really good. I don't think Blue Nocturne actively uploads anymore, but they've got some great music over there for Kingdom Hearts, so go check out the channel regardless. However, I would love to be proven wrong, and I would love to see this beloved childhood movie make it into the franchise at some point in some way. But sadly, I don't think it ever will. I just think its opportunity has, unfortunately, just come and gone. But tell me your thoughts on the possibility of a Pocahontas world in Kingdom Hearts, and do you agree with me that Dream Drop Distance was probably its best chance of making it into the series? That being said, you guys know what to do. Like, subscribe, click the bell, and hey, if you really like the content, I have a Cash App, a Venmo, a PayPal, and a Patreon where you can support the channel financially. If you choose a monthly donation on Patreon, you get exciting perks such as early access to videos, exclusive videos, polls, shoutouts, video requests, and more. Any support you can give is greatly appreciated. Until the next video, I'm JeskerJames, and I am signing out.